What's up everyone? Welcome to the live stream. We'll be starting up pretty shortly, so just sit back and relax. Channel, please consider doing so, and videos coming. Before we start, please read the rules and guidelines in the video description. It helps the stream stay focused and encourages a positive environment. Also say hello to the channel moderators who will be making sure that these rules are followed. Hey, what's up everyone? Can you believe it's the last day of November already? Tomorrow will be the start of the final few days of the year. It's around 2:30 p.m. right now and it's 38 Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius. I'm here in the Civic Center area of Manhattan and we're going to be walking around and checking what's going on. Right now I'm looking at the Manhattan Municipal Building with the Civic fame statue on top. It was snowing a little bit earlier, although it didn't really accumulate at all. Right now it's kind of like drizzling slash a little bit of flurries, but nothing really substantial. But let's walk around and see what's going on. Oh yeah, I'm on the steps of the Tweed Courthouse. Stefan says in Montreal it's not snowing, but it's kind of chilly. That's cool. It's surprising that we're still getting fall colors on the trees. Yellow. I think I saw a lady just trip a little bit. You gotta be careful on these surfaces, especially marble. Now over here is kind of interesting because around this time I usually see the municipal building. They put up a giant wreath over here for the month of December. I'm not sure if they're going to still be doing that this year or if they're going to skip out on it. But it'll be nice if the giant wreath makes a return. Samuel says, is it not going to snow in December in New York? Who knows? I can't predict the weather. We've had snow in New York already. I want to make that clear. But it hasn't stuck to the ground. It hasn't been substantial. I wouldn't really call it snow until it accumulates on the ground. Hugh Parben, it snowed for 10 minutes in Astoria yesterday. It was very light. It even snowed today in Astoria, but it didn't stick at all. I think if I would even get a camera out and record it, it'll be very hard to make out the flurries. You can see over here, there's a menorah here, but all the candles are lit. It's kind of odd because usually they only light the candles one day at a time. Today should only be the 2 candles lit. Let's see how crowded the Brooklyn Bridge is. I think I'll only walk up to the Manhattan Tower and then walk back. I don't need to walk all the way across. Of course, all this copyright music is bad for me. Da-da, da-da, da-da. All right. Yeah, 3D Plan 100, that's salsa music. But salsa music is heavily copyrighted. If YouTube detects the song, then that's no good for my channel. What I try to do is I try to mute the audio in spurts so it doesn't have one chunk of audio to detect. There's a good amount of people on the bridge. Walking the bridge across and then walking back. Carlos is saying my microphone is failing, fix it. I'm not sure if that was meant towards the part where I was muting the music in spurts. But I do have my lavalier mic hooked up on my jacket on the outside. Haven't really heard anything bad about it yet. I have to say, the city really did a good job fixing up the Brooklyn Bridge. At least the Manhattan and Brooklyn Towers. It actually looks like the original colors again. Adriana is asking if I prefer to, hello, do I prefer to cross the Brooklyn Bridge during the day or at nighttime? It depends, I guess. I kind of like doing it at sunset, so it's not really day or night. The daytime is fun because you have a lot of tourists, but nighttime is great if you want those stellar views. David is asking if I'm able to stream like this before 5G. I haven't been using 5G for streaming actually. I've still been using LTE. I use an iPhone 11, which doesn't support 5G. Jesse says not too many people on the bridge. That's right. Gets a lot more busy on the weekends and on holidays. Samuel's asking why aren't I using the 13 Pro? I've had issues with connectivity if I use the 13, any 13 series of iPhones. For some reason I have this weird jittery effect since I got the phone, so I don't stream with the 13 Pro anymore. I've also had the same issue on the 12 series. But Apple did release an update, I think it was 15.1.1, that said that they fixed some kind of connectivity issue with drop calls on the 12 and 13 series. I'm not sure if it's been corrected since then, but I haven't tried it. But it doesn't really seem like I really need 5G anyway. I've been doing good on LTE on Verizon. That's a good picture right here. Nice group photo. Thanks, Rebecca Kirio Alessi, with a $10 super chat in honor of the joy you cause. Mr. Action. Okay, thank you, Rebecca. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it very much. Sammy Mees asking if the Brooklyn Bridge originally had only the pedestrian walkway. This was a pedestrian walkway and I believe a trolley tracks too. Hard to really get a good angle with this unless someone else is holding this camera for you. But you can kind of make the bridge behind me. Hey, thank you, Damaris Cologne. $1.99. Hi, Action Kid, working and watching my live. Thank you, Damaris. Lena says my hat has ears. Cute. Yes, this is the same hat I had from last year. I bought it from Pook in Bryant Park. It's a great hat. Very warm, and you can shape it into many different forms. Estelle says, I look freezing, thanks for doing this. I mean, it's chilly, you have to bundle up. I want to be out here in a t-shirt and shorts right now. Or a bathing suit, right? It's cold out. Yeah, Scott, you're saying Friday is supposed to warm up a bit. I saw that too. You're right, Bob Kish. New York and Brooklyn were still separate cities when this was built. The original name for this bridge was called the East River Bridge. And it used to be called the New York and Brooklyn Bridge too. Floyd Thompson says, great video. Thank you. Have I ever entered any of the department stores? Macy's, Sears, etc. Yes, I've made videos inside different department stores already, including Bloomingdale's and Macy's. I uploaded a video this morning walking from Macy's from the 8th floor in front of Santaland to Rockefeller Center. So go and check that out. It's been a long time since I saw Santa inside Santaland. I wanted to actually go inside Santaland because I haven't been there in such a long time, but I'd feel embarrassed going in there even if I was recording. Thank you, Adriana Rodriguez with $4.99. Thank you for all your videos. AK, you made City. Thank you, Adriana. Thanks for your support. I'm glad my videos helped you out so much. Governor's Island. I see the Statue of Liberty a little bit. Chris says it looks like a great place. Hot drink vendor on the Brooklyn Bridge would do pretty well. If you're a fan of Spider-Man, you can get a piece of artwork here overlooking New York City. These are $10 each, or 3 for $20. I like this one. It says Brooklyn Bridge, and the taxi cabs with the cop car. All right, let me make my way back to Manhattan. Jesse D, I mentioned the scaffolding to be annoying a few times, which is obvious, but don't they have a good purpose like safety from falling objects? Yes, that's the main purpose of the scaffolding, safety from falling objects. But I find in practice it causes a lot more problems than saving people from falling objects, because usually a lot of these structures, they're not maintained well. A lot of garbage gets accumulated underneath. Also, there's a lot of people who aren't in the right mindset most of the time that use it for shelter. So you may get security issues underneath the scaffolding as well, which I don't like. And it also restricts movement too. John Julius with $5. I just watched a walk down Broadway and learned about the Spuyten Duyvil area. Great work, Action Kid. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. And another thing about the scaffolding too, it makes it hard to see where you're going, because sometimes these businesses, they're shrouded by the scaffolding. So I think that the cons of scaffolding outweigh the pros, but what do I know, right? The city thinks otherwise. Samuel Colaños asking why my brother lives in Boston, because that's where he lives. That's why. It's the place that makes the most sense for his life. In Norma Helly, that's what your outfit ought to be like right now. I know it's getting cold in New York. You should definitely take a visit out to New York sometime. I collabed with Norma when I was in the Vegas area. People walking on the left side. The bridge is reconfigured now. Bicycles are not allowed on the upper deck anymore. And good riddance, because when bikes were allowed on the roadway here, on the annoying. NYC 443 saying, please don't jump. You have too much to live for, Action Kid. Why not? I feel like jumping right now. Woo! That was a jump for joy. You didn't specify which way, so I assumed that you meant this way, so I just felt like jumping. There's the Manhattan Municipal Building again, where I came from. Oz Fly Girl asking if the bikes can go on the lower deck now. They're on the roadway now. Here's the bike lane. It's protected from the cars with this fence and Jersey barriers. Nita asking if I ever checked out the Chicago skyline. Yes, I've been to Chicago before. Great city. The downtown area does feel like Manhattan. T says, feels so good not to see the bikes now where the tourists walk. It was dangerous. Like that at all. Especially when I was going across with my bike or scooter and I had to get people to move. It was more annoying than dangerous, I found. I'm glad it's been reconfigured. Any tips going? You're going to Los Angeles. Don't expect too much when you go to LA for the first time, because there's a lot of things to see in LA, so really map out what attractions and what places you want to visit and allocate that amount of time to go see them. That's my advice to go to LA for the first time. That pretty much goes for any place you visit in the world. Make a list of the things that you want to see the most and make time for it. That's all. Norma says watch local YouTube guides. That's right. You know what's funny about that, Norma? When I was planning for my trip to LA, I was actually pretty shocked because I was trying to find tourist guides to LA, and there weren't really that many compared to places like Vegas or San Diego, New York City. There weren't too many guides to LA other than like TripAdvisor and some other ones too, like the big name travel channels. But there really aren't too many like dedicated travel vloggers focusing in the LA area. I got some tips from Shelby Church. She had a good guide on LA, but I think that was about it. Shelby doesn't really market herself as a travel vlogger though. She's more of like a tech content creator and lifestyle. Thomas says that's insane. LA's got to get on it. You love Shelly's videos. Hello. Well, I'm pretty much the first walk and talk walker and POV explorer in the LA area. Then I made a lot of videos when I was there. We may run into the salsa music again. C123, you encounter some sketchy people there in LA. I encounter sketchy people all over the place, not just LA. There's sketchy people in New York, there's sketchy people in Asia, there's sketchy people in Florida. There's sketchy people in my home too, so that's no surprise. I don't think you can't go to a place and not expect to see sketchy people there. Yep, we got to mute. Vic saying if I can go to the financial district. That's where I'm headed right now. Samuel Colanos with £1.79. You should do a live in New York City from Sergio from LA. Yeah, that's if he comes. That'll be nice. Thanks so much for the super chat. Appreciate the support. Gary Ting asking if I could buy some Apple shares while at the exchange. I don't know. They don't do paper trading too much anymore inside the New York Stock Exchange. And I think that's a NASDAQ listed company, so you would actually have to go up to the Times Square area because that's where NASDAQ's located, not down here. Nowadays, all the trading pretty much is electronic. Asimov says you might also need to be a qualified trader to be on the. I have to say about 10 years ago maybe, I was actually invited onto the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. I knew somebody who worked there, and they gave me an invite to go there. So I was like, okay, let me check it out. And it was pretty cool. The floor of the New York Stock Exchange looks exactly what you might see from newspapers or on TV. We got Pace University here. Laurie said that sounded like a fun experience. How was it in there? It's pretty fun actually. It wasn't chaotic at all. People were just there doing their work. It's nice to see all the big computers that they got there. Thanks Gary Ting, £2. Here's to a couple apples anyway, mate. Thank you, Gary. Josh Ray saying your ex went to Pace. I dated someone who went to Pace University as well. It's known as a business school. Hi, nice to meet you. Let's go down Nassau Street. I haven't been down this street in a while. Usually I take Broadway up or Park Row. I also wonder if I can go inside the Beekman Hotel. The Beekman Hotel is the silver building up here, the tall one. No way, that's the building behind it. It's the gray one here. It's kind of hard to see through the screen. The picture is overexposed. The Beekman Hotel is really known for their lobby area. You can look all the way up. I wonder if it's decorated for the holidays too. It'll be nice to see. All right, the Beekman. Let's go in. The Beekman Hotel. This hotel is super cool. Old school hotel. A lot of this stuff is made from wood. Nice tree. But I want to show you the lobby, I think they call it the bar. I think it's over here. Yeah, the bar room. It's closed right now, but you can still see the top. This is really, really incredible. Many people don't even know about this. Really, really awesome. How much does it cost to stay here? I'm not sure. They're still decorating the tree, I see. Hotel. Gary says it reminds you of Spain. They have hotels like this in Spain too. Oh, we gotta push. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Laurie, you like the flooring in there? It's beautiful. Bleedtastic saying your grandfather was a bartender in the Plaza Oak Room. Oh, nice. It's a beautiful area to work. Let this driver go. I'm gonna take my hat off because I'm feeling that it's warming up a little bit. Joe's Pizza. Is that a huge dinosaur? Wow. Looks fearsome. Dmitry Andreev, thank you so much for 200 Russian rubles. Thank you, Dmitry. Thanks for the support. And oh, another super chat from Leela Sorensen. Thanks for showing the Beekman Hotel. You're welcome. Rebel Poet 71, you know of at least 5 Joe's Pizzas, and there are better. Yeah, Joe's is good pizza for New York City. I kind of consider it to be the standard New York City pizza slice that a lot of people compare it to. But there are better pizzerias than Joe's Pizza. Two Bros Pizza, $1.50. Used to be $1, but not anymore. This Sushi & Co. looks pretty inviting. I think I saw this this same company, Sushi & Co. on Lexington Avenue. It was a grand opening. And they're also here in the financial district, it seems. Open to the public. Many people don't even know about this here. I think over here reminds me of Europe. Tamila Ree with $5. Thanks for the great content. It inspired me to book your first New York City trip coming for your birthday in February. Both overwhelmed and excited to visit. Thank you, Tamila. That'll be a great time to come. February. It's a low tourist season, but you'll have the entire city for yourself, I think. It will be cold though, so make sure you bring layers. And dun, 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 dun. We just found a hidden menorah and a Christmas tree in this public plaza. As you can see, it's the second day of Hanukkah. That's why there's 2 candles lit. The center one is always lit. But it's the Festival of Lights, and the legend goes is that there is only supposed to be enough oil to light 1 candle, but miraculously it was able to last for 8 days. That's why Hanukkah is celebrated throughout a course of 8 days. And a candle is lit every sundown. So I think it will still be Hanukkah until next Monday, I believe. Oh wow. This is a beautiful Christmas tree. What I think really makes it stand out is all the gold colors and these ribbons here too. This one reminds me a lot of the Lotte Palace Christmas tree when they had it up. They don't have the Christmas tree up at the Lotte Palace behind St. Patrick's Cathedral this year because there's supposed to be some construction going on. So there's not going to be enough room to put that Christmas tree. And to think that this area is very easy to skip. You can walk right by on Nassau Street and not even find it. But if you're coming this way, you should be able to find it though, if you're looking to the right. This is 33 Maiden Lane. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York, chartered 1914, erected 1922. The chairman of the Federal Reserve Bank is Jerome Powell. Supposedly the world's largest gold depository is inside this bank here, underneath the streets of Manhattan. I think I read some news earlier, and the stock markets are selling a little bit because of it. That Jerome Powell says that they might speed up the pace of tapering. That's why the financial markets are getting hit a little bit right now. But the Federal Reserve has a lot of sway when it comes to the economy. Every little thing they say is analyzed, and people trade according to that information. Joseph Taylor says Francis Tavern's a good place. Yes, Francis Tavern, right by the Staten Island Ferry area there. There's a locals hangout place. George Washington hung out there. The British who took over New York City hung out there too. $28 Marketplace, huh? You know, I don't even think I've been down here. This is the first time I've seen this. Huh. 28 Marketplace. Let's take a look. It's also the entrance to the subway station too, the Fulton Street subway station. It's part of Fosun Plaza. Okay. What the? Why is this a push handle and I have to pull it? Does that make any sense? Alright, so this is the Fosun Marketplace. It's very clean in here. I think they're gonna turn this into a food court down here, maybe? Alamo Draft House Cinema. Wow, this I did not know about. How many levels are in here? Wow. Well, this is new to me. I just wandered into the Fosun Plaza of the financial district. You know what? I think they're gonna expand. They're gonna introduce some vendors here, maybe put in some shopping. Look at this. This whole area is abandoned and vacant. All a big construction site. Tech Explorers NYC, you never went down those floors? Well, I'm curious. They advertise this as a marketplace, so I'm assuming the public can come down here. There's only one vendor open right now, Alamo. This has to be one of the strangest shopping malls or public areas I've been in. There's like nothing here except for one vendor. You have the entire shopping mall to yourself. Now over here is a bunch of pianos. I wonder if there's gonna be a it says Sing for Hope. Well, that's Times Square. Yeah, Sing for Hope. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Here's the Alamo Draft House Cinema. This is the largest annual public art projects. That I didn't even know about. Oh wow. No, Alamo is another 2 floors down. There's gonna be a spot called the press room. I don't think the press room is open yet, but man, this might be an interesting shopping mall to come to once it gets occupied. Bleed-tastic, it goes down more, yeah. We're going down to the, I don't know, maybe we're going to be going down to the same level as the Federal Reserve gold bars, right? We'll be able to see the gold vault from here. Here's the Alamo Draft House Cinema. We came all the way down here just to see this. Wonder what this place even is. It's locked. We came all this way and it's locked. Wow. Hi.
You're gonna have to go up one level, go to the main entrance, and
okay.
then you'll get your ID and vaccination card checked.
Okay. Thank you.
Just one more level.
All right. I just wanted to look inside. That's it.
Yeah, you're still gonna have to go through the front entrance.
All right. Thank you.
Of course.
Wow. Oh, so this isn't the front entrance. This has to be the weirdest place I've been to in New York in like recent times. It's like, why do they have these set of elevators here escalators here if this is not the main entrance? It's a movie theater, but it's also a brewery or a so strange. And there's some elevators there. Huh. Well, pretty cool. Yeah, Kevin, I think maybe this is the deepest movie theater in Queens. I mean, the city, right? What's up?
I'm the coolest security guard ever.
Yeah, you are.
Coolest.
I know. Take care, man. Wow, this place is so weird. There's like nothing here except for the Draft House Cinema. Yeah, the coolest security guard ever. All right, I may have to put this on Action Kid Extra. Put like weirdest shopping mall in New York City. And surprisingly, I had like perfect connection going down to the depths of Manhattan here. I mean, how many floors did we go down? Like 5 floors, and I still have great reception. I think we can go this way to Alamo if you wanted to. They have a set of elevators down there. Huh. Scott says, problem is people aren't even gonna know it's here. I know. It was even hard for me to find this place. I was just curious because I saw 28 Marketplace on the side there walking down Nassau Street. And long and behold, it's like a crazy adventure going down some escalators. Weird. Definitely weird. So this is what you see when you walk past this place. 28 Liberty. And yeah, you walk here, then you see this. Huh. 28 Marketplace, and there's only one thing here. Really strange. Jack says it's called One Chase Manhattan Plaza. It used to be JP Morgan Chase, but there's an investment group, Fosun, I think they're from China, that took over. Huh. Well, you find some strange things in New York sometimes, and that's one of them over there. Jaycation says false advertising. I know. And that whole thing with like the escalators going down to the bottom floor, and that wasn't even the main entrance. Like, you would think that's where the main entrance is, but and if you think about it, like, if that's supposed to be not for an entrance, why are the escalators going down in the first place? Shouldn't there only be up escalators then? Why do they even allow you to go down if that's not where you're supposed to enter? It doesn't make sense. Even the front door, there was a push bar, and I had to pull it, so everything there was backwards. Bob says something was not right about that place. Yeah, from the moment I went down there with the push bar, I had to pull it. All right, here we are, Wall Street. Someone wanted me to buy some Apple shares while I'm here. All right, maybe I should call up someone and place that order to buy some Apple shares right now. All right, let's call. Ring, ring, ring. TD Ameritrade at your service. Yes, I'd like to buy one share of Apple. Press 1 for English. Press 2 for Espanol. No, it's Primero dos para Espanol. 1. Press 1 for your account information and whatever, and press 2 for your balance information. Plus 3 for another set of menu that'll just turn you into loops. By the time you place your trade, you won't even be able to get on anymore. But that's not really how you trade now. You don't call in anymore. You just use your phone or a computer, right? You place your shares that way. They're getting ready, folks. I came here last night. My video of Lower Manhattan will be going up tomorrow morning, but I did a walk from Brookfield Place to the New York Stock Exchange tree. The 98th annual tree lighting at the New York Stock Exchange is going to happen tomorrow. Same day as the Rockefeller Center tree lighting. But this one will happen earlier. I think the festivities are from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So this tree will get lit first. Wow, that's cool. There were 3 fearless girls there. And Menzie, oh, thank you for the $5. Appreciate it, Menzie.
Somebody do the zip, someone comes behind me, slip them out.
So I think what they're doing over here is setting up some kind of stage because there's going to be some performances and other festivities here tomorrow in front of the New York Stock Exchange. Oh, look at this. I didn't even see this last night, but there's gonna be hot cocoa. You can send a note to Santa. Enjoy the sounds of the season as we host Santa Claus, the Harlem Globetrotters, pianist Senri O, Mr. and Mrs. Met, the Salvation Army Brass Band, and more. So for a whole 4 hours, you can come down here and have a good time. Look at that shiny ball that says NYC. Cat B asking if I'll be there for the tree lighting. I'm not sure because the Rockefeller Center tree lighting is more important than this one because it's more well known. But this one will probably be guaranteed to get performances and a good spot to see it. Bark, 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 bark. Gorgeous Christmas tree. Also about the performances, I said this before on the live stream, but the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, many of the performances that you see on TV that day are not live. They're recorded in the days prior. So if you go to Rockefeller Center probably this evening, you'll probably get to see some performances and people singing. Laurie says, hope we may be able to see the Bryant Park tree lighting as my plans permit. We'll see about the Bryant Park one. The Bryant Park tree is really nice. I really enjoy seeing the ice skating performances at Bryant Park during that time. Let's make our way to Francis Tavern.
Hey Jamie, what's happening?
Josh Ray, you're surprised Central Park doesn't have a tree to light up. There is one. I just haven't shown it on this channel yet. There's actually a tree lighting happening pretty soon today in Central Park. This Starbucks looks very cozy. I like the candy canes, and they got the little lamps. This poor pigeon's trying to pick up this piece of paper or try to eat it somehow. That doesn't look like food. Francis Tavern should be coming up really shortly.
Yeah.
I want to show Francis Tavern and then walk along Stone Street. I haven't done a walk on Stone Street for this holiday season yet. Oh, Francis Tavern has some lights up. That's nice. It's one of the oldest structures standing here. You can still enjoy a drink or a place to eat here at the Francis Tavern. There's the porterhouse at Francis Tavern. You can make reservations and dine. There's a museum inside the Francis Tavern too. You can see like old artifacts from early New York City. And some information about it. His tavern hosted meetings of the Radical Sons of Liberty and later the New York Provincial Congress. Washington's farewell to his officers at the end of the Revolutionary War on December 4th, 1783, in the long room of the renamed Francis Tavern made this building one of New York's greatest patriotic shrines. Threatened with replacement by a skyscraper in 1902, the much-altered tavern was rescued and imaginatively restored by the Sons of the Revolution in the state of New York. I'm glad they were able to save it. You see? This is what it looked like when they acquired it. It suffered enormous damage from a series of fires. Let's check out Stone Streets. Stone Street is where you want to go if you want to get some food to eat or hang out. I think it's the street with the biggest social life in the financial district. There's also some places over here. 787 Coffee. There's Shorty's over there. The Lovelace. And you can see old New York City down here, but it's hard to see this well now because there's a lot of glare and there's water on the inside. This down here you can see, this is part of what used to be New Amsterdam, the cornerstone of a building. That's what New York City used to look like. All right, Stone Street, what does it look like? This is pretty. Strings of lights across the street, decorated bars. I like it already. I like it already. There's also heated outdoor seating if you want to eat outside. Route 66, American Kitchen. Let's check the prices here and what they have. The prices here aren't bad for what you get. $18 hamburger, Route 66 burger. From Rivera asking, what would you say is a good time to get to Rockefeller Center tomorrow? I would actually say that it's not worth going to Rockefeller Center just because there's a lot of security there, and I've known people who have waited there from the early afternoon and then getting pushed back to the point where they can't even see the tree anymore. Not only that, they don't really do too many performances the day of the tree lighting. Many of them are recorded the day before. So I would say the best time to come to the tree lighting is like maybe an hour before if you just want to see the tree lighting and don't really expect anything. That's just my suggestion. This is the Cauldron. Right now there's not that many people here because it's still in the middle of the day. Stone Street Tavern across the street. There's also a menu there, but it's even hard to cross over with all these tables and bubbles in the way. I saw a menu on that side. Stone Street Tavern. Giant pretzel, $10 with black beer, 3 cheese sauce. So pretty cool. Stone Street's got it on this holiday season. Here's the view from this side. Also, you can come to Ulysses Folk House, live music on Thursdays, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. No cover, showtime is sharp. Cat says it looks pretty there, but it's dead. It won't be for long. After people finish up their work shifts, they'll come by here and they'll hang out. Laurie wants to see the South Street Seaport Pier 15. Yeah, maybe we'll head by there. I only showed Pier 17, but Pier 15 has some nice lights too. South Street is right over there anyway. Tom with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. we'll go to Water Street and I'll pass by the South Street Seaport again. Shouldn't be too long until I get there. Probably take around 10 minutes or so. J. Chris asking where all the food carts here. Not on this block, but I see one on that corner there. And J-Bo asking where I'm going. I'm going to the South Street Seaport and then I'm headed to Pier 15. There's a lot of beautiful structures there. I showed Pier 17 the last time I was here. Wall Street and Water Streets. I don't really know if that person was directing his rant towards me or at himself for being on camera. I'll take it more of a neutral and just walk away. Holiday Inn Express. Tamila Reed asking, what did he say? From my understanding, he says something about gotta watch that effing video. Something like that. Not sure if he was saying because he was annoyed or because he was not happy with me recording him, or who knows. I'm not gonna think too much of it. Maiden Lane coming up. Blue Liner 1776, $1.99. You missed me by 2 minutes at the plaza last night. Oh no, only 2 minutes. Well, that's unfortunate. British Way says, remember that you're so amazing, don't forget it. Appreciate the support, British. Thank you. There's John Street and then Fulton Street after that. The ABX girl, any New Year's Eve live stream plans or mayor inauguration plans the next day? I'm not sure. I have to see everything. Pier 15 is down there, by the way. But I want to show the South Street Seaport first. One Seaport Plaza, beautiful tree in the lobby. Thanks Alan Jameson for a $5 super chat. You live in New York City, and as great a city as it is, sometimes you cannot summon the energy to go out and see it. That's where you come in. Thank you. Yeah, Alan, to tell you the truth, just seeing these live streams is just a small portion of what I do here. Some days I don't even realize where I get my energy from, because I'm doing live streams, I'm going out recording videos, I gotta reply to comments, so it's a lot more exhausting than you think it is. But yeah, it does require a lot of energy to go out, especially when we get overcast days like this, or the weather may not be as nice. Oh, they lit the tree already at the South Street Seaport. I thought this was going to be lit later. Whoa. All right. Beautiful. I thought there was going to be a lighting ceremony, but maybe not. Maybe they just decided to light it now. Nita's saying it's like a full-time job for me. I work a lot more hours than people would think I do, so. But the important thing is I enjoy doing it, so that's what matters. They've also got the menorah here for Hanukkah. 2 candles lit. Hey, thank you, say G Day Tory B with 20 Australian dollars. Thank you, Action Kid, for another year of great videos, especially the Christmas displays. Merry Christmas from say good day to Rob from Brisbane, Australia. Thank you so much. Say good day to Rob for the 20 Australian dollar super chat. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy these decorations over here. It's really nice. I remember coming by here the other day and they were still putting this tree up. But it looks like they've expanded it now and they put it on somewhat of a pedestal. So now it's even taller. Well, it makes it seem like it's taller. I kind of like it actually. I'm glad I came by here. This is nice. Let's see it from this angle. Alejandro Gutierrez, is this the Rockefeller tree? No, this is South Street Seaport, which many tourists don't really come down here to see. Used to be a lot more busy back in the 90s, but I've kind of felt like this area has been on a decline. Daniel Lawson says official lighting is December 2nd. Maybe they just turned it on to test the lights out. I kind of remember doing the official lighting a little bit after the Rockefeller tree. Just like I saw the New York Stock Exchange tree lit already, but they were just testing the lights and making sure that they decorated everything well. All right, Pier 15 coming up. Tamila says definitely don't want to go through all that trouble, have a string of lights out. I agree. I totally agree. Gotta wait for the light now. John asking if One World Trade Center is decorated as well. They decorate that area, but not the building itself. So the last time I was over here at Pier 17, you can go onto the rooftop. This is Pier 16. And the next one over is Pier 15. You're going to be impressed with Pier 15. I'm also impressed by this Christmas tree on the back of the tugboat here. It's a cute little tree. The W.O. Decker tugboat. Mark Jones asking what are those ships docks. They're historic ships. One's a tugboat, another one's part of the South Street Seaport Museum. And then the other one I saw was a preservation ship. Okay, here's Pier 15. Welcome to Pier 15, dining, sightseeing, private events. Also a winter wonderland. This is pretty cool. Watermark Winter Wonderland, Pier 15, waterfront dining, heated glass houses. Hopefully I'll have good signal here out into the pier. It's worth the wait. There's the Great Points. Crystalina, you can't see the Statue of Liberty from here because the Statue of Liberty is on the other side. You're able to see it from the Hudson River side, but not the East River side. All right, Watermark Winter Wonderland. Join us for cocktails, hot chocolate, and s'mores. Waterfront dining. This is really cool. Woo! This is gorgeous. Oh, I know this song. Come in. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. All right. I just want to take a look. Thank you. This is gorgeous. Wow. So beautiful. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh wow. There's even a sleigh here. Ooh, this is the jazzy version of the song. I like it. The brass. I can't sing over this melody, unfortunately. He knows when you're awake. There's the Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge right behind it. You can also see the Williamsburg Bridge far away. Pier 17. Now let's go to the top level. Dun, 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 dun. Santa Claus is coming to town. What song is next? Too quiet, I can't hear it. Yes, of course, Evan Wolf. Statue of Liberty is visible from the East River, just depends where, just not from where I am. That's what I meant. You don't have to take everything I say so literally. Of course, there's buildings blocking my view of the Statue of Liberty. I can't see it. If I was on the Brooklyn Bridge, which I was earlier, I was able to see the Statue of Liberty from there. It's the same thing like me saying you can't see the moon from down here. Meanwhile, with a more powerful telescope, you can. You know what I really like? The views from up here too. There's only one other person up here with me now. Well, two people. Many people overlook this area of Manhattan, but I'm here to show you that there's a cool spot to be had right here. All right. Well, I think I'm going to be ending my video here. I do want to record some more videos in Manhattan while I'm here and not stay live for the entire way. So I'm going to bid everyone farewell from Pier 15 on the East River. But please smash the like button for me. Subscribe for some more videos like these. And I will see you next time. Thank you all for coming out today. Thanks to the moderators who helped keep the chat positive and less cluttered. Thank you to the FDNY there for keeping our city safe. And subscribe if you haven't already to the channel. Thank you, everybody. Bye.